Good morning, vinyl community. Welcome to my channel. It's Phil at Destination Vinyl. I haven't done a video in a while, so this is going to be a little bit rusty looking. Don't worry about it. We'll work through it. Today I'm going to show you a new addition or two to my collection and maybe a little bit of a brief room tour if I can figure this new webcam I've got. And I'll introduce you to the latest addition to our family, my 5-month-old puppy Husky, Clover, who just joined us 3 weeks ago from a rescue society in northern Saskatchewan. So I'm going to start with an update on my collection, pardon me. First off, I picked up this new magazine recently at the grocery store on Fleetwood Mac. This was out in January, I think it was. Came out, of course, after Christine McVie's untimely and unforeseen passing. That was really sad. But it's a full story on the band. Lots of photographs in it. Lots of interviews. There's poor Christine. Really a cool magazine. This is put out by Life magazine, as you can no doubt tell on the title. Really good read. Again, lots of cool photographs of the band when they were a lot younger, before the Buckingham Nicks duo joined them. And yeah, a lot of backstage photos and personal photos in this thing. Pretty good magazine, like I said, pretty good read. If you see this at your grocery store checkout stands, I highly recommend it. It's really interesting if you like the band. And as you can no doubt see behind me here, I get out of the way. This is my new setup in my record area in my house. I finally got it organized. And as you can see, there's a themed day of Queen. I've got all my albums of them up there. And as you can no doubt tell, next to Hot Space there is an empty spot. And that is for my latest edition that I just picked up. And that is The Works. I've been looking for this thing for years. I finally found a copy of it. It was brand new in a store in town, 3 hours away from me. That's not far now, considering where I live. And there's the back cover. No doubt any fans of the band already have this. But I really enjoy this. Like I said, I've been looking for this for a while, and I'm glad to have this in my collection. I haven't actually spun it yet. I just picked it up a week ago, but I've been very busy working on the yard. The sun is out. The snow is melting at last. I'm going to put that back up where it belongs, and I will spin that later. So that's all I've had time to add to my collection recently, but I'll take you on a little room tour if I may. So here you can see my setup. The spot on the lower left between the two speakers is where my laptop usually goes. And the big chrome box on the right there is my record cleaner. It's one of those anti-static water pressure things. I don't know what the term is. My wife got me for Christmas. And in the center there is a plaque from the Tragically Hip. And then over that side you got my Queen banner that I picked up at Red Rum down in Cloverdale when I used to live down in the Lower Mainland. And then I got some movie posters, When Worlds Collide, Contact with Jodie Foster, and there's my sort of tribute to my favorite movie of all time, Bogart in The Maltese Falcon. And there's my stereo setup. I'm just got one turntable going now. I used to have two going, but it's just me, so I just play one. And there's my stereo setup. I haven't quite finished yet. That's an amp that I've borrowed from a friend. Mine capped it, so I've got a new amp coming. And over there is my record collection. You can see I alphabetize everything by last name of artist or the group name. And down the far end you can see that I've got separate sections for K-Tel and various compilations and soundtracks. And my two big speakers. The room is still a work in progress. And there's me. And over on this side, that's where I do my puzzles and watch videos down here, and a few of my hockey jersey collection. Oh, and let's not forget the star of our show, because it certainly isn't me. Hi, Clover. That's my 5-month-old husky puppy, Clover. Hi, you want to come say hi? Come on. There we go. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. There you go. There you go. She's just so lovable. She was in a rescue society. She was found on the streets of northern Saskatchewan, scrounging for food. Vet figures about a 2-month-old puppy. She was born without her lower portion of her right rear leg. You can just see the stump of it hanging there. And I guess some breeder or somebody had a litter of puppies and didn't want a 3-legged dog, which is just disgusting, the treatment they gave her and dumped her on a street somewhere. But she's got a healthy, happy home now. And unfortunately, in July, when she gets spayed, when she gets to be a bit older and her bones grow a bit more, they're going to amputate the rest of that leg. Because right now it's just raw bone, and it irritates her somewhat. It bleeds occasionally if she rubs it against something hard. So we have to look after that carefully for the next few months until she can get it amputated off in a proper, clean fold of skin over there. Yeah, really a tragic tale, but it's got a happy ending. She's got a good home now. My wife's friend runs the BC chapter of this rescue society, and she says she phoned my wife one day and sent her a picture on her text and says, "Have I got a puppy for you?" And yeah, my wife fell in love with her at first sight, and so, like I said, we've had her 3-4 weeks now, and she's overdue for a walk here. She's looking at me anxiously. Like I said, just a short video today. I haven't had time to do much collecting recently, like I said, with work on the house and the yard. There is a vinyl record fair down in Vancouver, May 28th, 29th, whatever the Sunday is, the last Sunday of May. I'm going down the Saturday and hang out with a friend at his place for the day, and then Sunday we're going to go to the vinyl fair. And then Monday we're going to go hit the local record stores down there, because I need to add to my collection. I need to get this bug and go do some shopping and some crate digging, and hopefully that will yield some results. I got a long list of wants on my Discogs want list, so I will hopefully come up with some gems there and maybe some grails. I always come up with something. There's always something, right? No matter, there's always something you come home with. But I'll leave that alone today. I think this is long enough just to show off an album or whatever. I will talk to you later. Have a good one.